Coming up next on Win News, financial woes put an end to JetGo flights. The Illawarra speed cameras making money and those saving lives, and teaching dogs to use their noses.
Across the Illawarra, South Coast and Southern Highlands, this is Win News.
Tonight, air services from Albion Park in crisis as JetGo goes into administration. New figures show Illawarra speed cameras save lives as well as make money. And how faster walking can help you live longer. Good evening, I'm Geoff Phillips. Also coming up tonight, the school teaching city-bound dogs how to sniff and hunt. The dream of a thriving passenger jet service from Illawarra Regional Airport is in tatters tonight, with JetGo suspending all flights and the company going into voluntary administration. Passengers have been left stranded. Late today, Qantas offered special fares to help some reach their destinations.
It's been bumpy travelling for JetGo over the past few months, the airline dogged by rumours of rising debts. Flights were put on hold yesterday until Monday. Now they've been suspended indefinitely. The Mayor says the service was good.
I've flown with JetGo several times and have not had a problem with the flights. They've been great flights. The time that it saves has been unbelievable.
The move to voluntary administration has come as a shock. Just 3 days ago, the airline released its flight schedule to March next year. Stephanie Atkins, Win News.
More than 2 million Australians will benefit from a decision to increase the minimum wage by 3.5%. The Fair Work Commission handed down the decision today, raising the minimum wage by $24.30 a week. The union movement was pushing for an increase of $50 a week, but has welcomed the Commission's decision. An Illawarra speed camera has been identified as one of the state's top performers in reducing crashes, according to a new report. Despite a huge increase in traffic volume, speed cameras are reducing crashes across the state. They're also generating enormous revenue for the state government.
Since the southbound speed camera on the M1 at Gwynville was installed, there's been an 80% reduction in crashes causing injury, compared with the 5 years prior to installation. There's also been roughly a 97% drop in speeding at the location.
It was a chilly start to the day, but that didn't stop thousands of children across Wollongong from sharing the reconciliation message, "Don't keep history a mystery." The event involved students from 20 schools and highlighted the importance of unity.
It's a day to remember how far we've come and how far we still have to go. These students braved the cool morning, walking to commemorate Reconciliation Week. Katie Gallagher, Win News.
Win News continues shortly with new research showing how faster walking leads to a longer life, and training city dogs how to use their noses for fun. Walking faster may help you live longer, according to a new study by the University of Sydney. The research reveals picking up the pace when you're on your daily stroll can reduce your chance of death by up to 24%.
It's a simple exercise many of us do every day, but its health effects are not always emphasised.
Kiama Men's Shed has been given a helping hand to make the workshop safer for those using the machinery. The member for Kiama handed over funds for new equipment in the shed, a whetstone grinder to keep tools sharp and in good working order, and a new table saw.
The table saw, it would probably get used 2-3 hours a day, and we're here only 6 hours, so it's continually in use.
The first Australian sporting team to tour internationally was an Indigenous cricket side, which hit England's shores 150 years ago. To mark the milestone, Cricket Australia's best Indigenous players, including Shoalhaven's Naomi Woods and Wollongong's Dharmini Chauhan, flew out today to retrace the historic tour. And this story contains images of deceased First Australians.
A century and a half on, the aim of this tour is the same as it was in 1868.
And it'll be good to showcase our skills to the wider public so they can see how good the Aboriginal players are.
Amy has Friday Sport, and an Illawarra Hawkstar ventures into the world of 3-on-3.
That is right, Geoff. Heading to Mongolia to take on the world's best. We'll let you in on who that is soon. Plus, Wollongong's roller derby team prepares for the Great Southern Slam, and Shell Harbour Suns get on board the AFL's Indigenous round. In sports, Rule is labelling tomorrow's Illawarra Rugby League clash with winless Corrimal a danger game. Meanwhile, in South Coast AFL, Shell Harbour Suns will celebrate their Indigenous ties before the competition splits.
To tie in with the AFL's Indigenous round, Shell Harbour Suns will wear a commemorative jersey against Nowra tomorrow.
Wollongong's roller derby team is off to Adelaide next week to compete in the Great Southern Slam, the world's biggest roller derby tournament. They'll be chasing skates and elbows against teams from across Australia and New Zealand.
Crashing and tackling their way to the top. That's the aim of the Wollongong Illawarra roller derby team.
Racing at Kembla Grange tomorrow. Michael Craig's tip of the day, race number 4, number 2, Love Letter, trained at Randwick by John Thompson, to be ridden by Robbie Dolan. That's our sport. Geoff, have a great weekend.
See you on Monday.
You will.
Tanya is here with the weather, and what has the first weekend of winter got for us?
Geoff, today was certainly cooler, but the mercury may just pick up by a couple of degrees over the weekend. I'll have all the details next. Hello again. The Bureau's seasonal wrap-up has been released, revealing autumn rainfall was 60% below average across the state. And when it comes to maximum temperatures, it was the state's warmest autumn on record. Our weather shot for tonight is thanks to Kim, who captured some afternoon sun in Flinders. If you've taken a weather photo you'd like to see up on screen, you can email it through to weather@wintv.com.au. Let's have a look at the details from today. Winds got up to 70 kilometres an hour at Kiama. It was an icy -2 degrees to start the day in Goulburn, with temperatures feeling significantly cooler than the mercury showed there throughout the day, a high of 16 for Ulladulla. On the south coast, Eden's strongest wind gust was 54 kilometres an hour. It saw a top of 15 degrees after 10 to start, 11 to 15 the temps for Narooma. On the satellite, a complex low pressure system in the Tasman Sea is slowly moving east, while a high pressure centre near Tasmania weakens and extends a ridge over western New South Wales. Both systems are combining to generate vigorous southerly winds and large waves. On the synoptic, conditions are expected to ease on Sunday as that low moves further east and a high pressure ridge strengthens in the western Tasman Sea. An overcast day on the waters with a very high chance of showers. The gale warning is yet to budge and the hazardous surf conditions do remain, so please avoid heading out if you can. Taking a look at the forecast for the Illawarra and Southern Highlands, cloudy with a medium chance of showers and gusty winds pushing about, a low of 5 at Barrel, expecting a top of just 11 throughout the day tomorrow, 18 the forecast high for Picton. Overcast on the south coast too, with showers likely. Bateman's Bay slipping to a low of 8 degrees, expecting a high of 17, 16 the forecast top for Bega. For Wollongong, a shower or two and very windy, expecting 17 degrees with sunrise at 6:54 a.m. And in the days ahead, the chance of showers continues on Sunday. Monday will be partly cloudy with a slight chance of a shower on the south coast. There's a high chance of showers on the Illawarra coastal fringe and a medium chance elsewhere. And Tuesday is looking overcast with a high chance of showers. So, Geoff, enjoy the first weekend of winter.
You too, Tan. That is Win News. Good night.
This has been a Win News presentation. Win News, Regional Australia's #1 news source.